Hi Aries, welcome to your October 2nd through the 10th general and love read. Whatever wants to come in for you. We have a new moon in Libra on the 6th, so definitely set your intentions. All right, Spirit, give me what my Aries need to know. We have the power of 3, right? I always look at the power of 3 as possibility of hanging out with some friends, like the celebration card. I also get 3 buddies, like you and 2 other friends are inseparable, and just choose to kind of go at things alone. Like, it's almost like, like all 3 of you went through a breakup or something and you're just like, let's just go, we're gonna hang out and it's just us. But I also get the power of 3 as the universe spirit is around you and help guiding you right now, okay? So and a tempting offer has a high price. So, and I get it's time for a treat here too. So I feel like there may have been something that happened. You may have fallen for somebody or a situation. Sagittarius kind of got this read too. Whereas something was too good, looked too good to be true. And you may or may not have, this could have happened in the past or might be happening this week, but you may have fallen for something, and or this is a warning to be careful and maybe trust the most important people around you. They may have messages for you, and they may be helping guiding you through a situation so that you don't make the wrong choice, okay? Because the high price that comes in with something like this is usually your heart, the price you have to pay, okay? So I do feel like you may have some really good people around you, a supportive system that may help you. If something seems too good to be true, then for this, you may really want to dissect it and do some research. If this has already happened, I see that you do have great support around you, and it's time for a treat here, which means just celebrate that maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe you got through it, and now it's time to move on. All right, so let's see what we have for you. You may have given something a chance, another chance, and you really had a lot of faith in a situation and just didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. All right. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. There you are. Been through a lot, been there and done it. All right, and you're still ready to go through. So the overall energy here of you is, all right, so maybe you did fall for something. Maybe you did think something was amazing and the best thing that ever happened, and it turned out to not be, okay? Also, it could be also an investment too. You may have invested. You could have invested in a partnership, opportunity, job, and it didn't pan out. But I feel like it's not gonna knock you down. That fiery energy. It's like I get this energy of, it is time for a treat. It's time to just go out and say fucking do something, because you still have push in you, and you're gonna get there. You just have a lot on your back right now. You have a lot on your back right now, a lot of stress, and a lot of wisdom as well too. And you may be in this energy of, when's my break gonna come in? And usually that comes in at the 10 of Wands. You just finally bust. All right, I only can take so much. It's like the universe is gonna put one more thing on you, and it could be this tempting offer, okay? I'm gonna place one more thing on Aries' shoulders so that Aries gets it and just drops everything so that you can have a clear path, okay? And that could be, like I said, what's coming in is another thing that's just gonna, camel that breaks the straw's back, which will take you into the month of October, which is all about harmony and balance in relationships. So this might need to be something that needs to happen so that you can finally just have justice and peace in your relationships. Okay. So here you are, the Eight of Pentacles, working really hard. Like I said, really working hard at your skill, you know, trying to get things done. And this is also working on your self-love too. And working on, you know, your money and stuff. And maybe you did invest in something, or you are investing, or you're trying to invest. But it's like you're minding your own business here, just working on yourself, working on your coins. And we have the Ace of Swords, clarity and a breakthrough. So some sort of truth or justice coming through for you. Communication, hearing something. Remember, the power of 3 is like the spirit, universe trying to speak to you and say, hey, here's your solution. Here's your answer. Okay. And that's, maybe you're waiting for this breakthrough now. You're waiting. You're at the 8 of Pentacles. You're waiting for the 9 of Pentacles. You're waiting for something to break through. And I'm getting, don't take the easy route. You're almost there. You know, you're almost there. The 9 of Pentacles, then you get to the 10 of Pentacles. And so you get to this point, and then you've been working this hard, and then somebody comes along and says, oh, I got an easy break for you, or I have an offer for you that'll just get you over that you know, get you from here, point A to Z in like a second. And like, you've been working this hard for this long, but all of a sudden something's going to come in, and all of a sudden it's going to make your day, like it's going to change your whole life, which can happen. But in this read, it's showing that there's going to be a high price to this. And could that be, I'm getting this message too, could that be losing friends over a choice? Maybe you have been going at something for so long with a collaboration of friends and family members, and maybe now it's your time that you have to make a choice, and you may have to, in order to go from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, you know, to become very independent, you may have to sacrifice partnerships or relationships, okay? So that could be what's going on here, but you will have clarity and breakthrough, right? You might be trying to, you're waiting for the answer. You're really waiting for the answer here. The whole situation, the Hermit card, the whole situation, this whole read revolves around the Hermit card. Wisdom, being wise, going within, reflecting on a new path. So you definitely have to make a choice here, because you're trying to choose a path to go down, and you really are looking for the answers. And I feel like you have the answers already. Could be connecting with the Virgo as well too. But you have the answers already, and I feel like this week you will have clarity, and you will know 100% for sure what you're going to do. In the recent past, I see the 3 of Swords. Okay, so again, this may have already happened, where you had to make a choice. There had to be a separation. There had to be, you had to hurt somebody, or somebody hurt you in order, you know, well, it hurts. You're grieving. Again, you know, making a choice to push forward because you want to get somewhere. You're on a path. And if this hasn't happened, you may have to break somebody's heart. You may have to separate from somebody, or you're afraid to separate from somebody because it could break your heart. You might know you have to. What's on your head is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, you want a new beginning, and something's holding you back. You want a solid foundation. You want prosperity. You want that 9 and 10 of Pentacles. You want prosperity. What's coming in for you? We get the 5 of Cups in reverse, okay? No longer grieving or feeling sorrow. That's awesome. So it's like you're going to make a choice here. Something could be painful here, but it's going to pass by pretty quickly because you're following your path. It seems like a big mountain to climb right now, but it's like you have this determination energy, and you know that you need to get through this. I want to throw that little bit of a attempted offer has a high price. I want to say that it can mean the both ways I was putting it. You know, don't let something that seems too good to be true hurt you in any way or push you backwards. And also attempt an offer could mean that you have an offer coming in that's going to take you to the next step. And you may have to sacrifice friends or family or a relationship for it. But you have to trust. You have to go down your path, Aries. All right, how do you see yourself in this situation? The Judgment card in reverse. I'm not sure what to do. But you are. You're being too hard on yourself too. I think you're being very critical of yourself. It's like you're afraid or ashamed or feel guilty if you make a decision for yourself. And that's why the self-reflection, that's why really going within and choosing your path, because you're really being hard on yourself. You're feeling guilty. How do others see you? The Tower moment in reverse, a fear of change or afraid or in denial. So people who really love you around you, who your supportive group may really feel like you could just be afraid or in fear of moving on this path or moving forward. And they kind of feel as though you don't know what you want to do and that there just could be a fear of change that's holding you back. Your hopes, fears, hopes, 6 of Wands, success. You really want to be noticed. You really want to be famous. You really want to get out there. You just want to be seen for who you are. And you may really need to make some sacrifices to do this. And ones who really love you can feel that you're being held back. And it could be you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone and you are attached to situations but you just know that you just want to move forward. Do you feel like it's selfish if you move forward? The outcome here, Page of Cups. So I feel like this understanding, and this is where it begins. From the 5 of Cups, when you're in that 5 of Cups energy and you have this no longer feeling grievance or sorrow or down, when you make this choice for yourself and you choose you, it's like you have this new awareness of what it feels like to actually choose yourself over others and not feel guilty anymore. It's like you're going through a lesson here. You're working with relationships, and rather than constantly sacrificing yourself for relationships, it's like you're choosing, you're struggling, you're being very critical, you're struggling with choosing yourself, but you're going to choose yourself, and it's going to open up your heart. It's going to this new awareness of this is what it feels like to really, really begin my journey of self-love and what it feels like to do things for me. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean that I don't love these people or I love this situation. It just means that I'm starting to make decisions for my higher self, which would be the Judgment card upright. Okay? You see, the Devil. You have a lot of worry, a lot of stress. It's a lot of stuff coming up for you, a lot of shadowy stuff coming up for you that is going to be, it's going to, because you need to bring harmony to your relationships during this week and during this month. All right, but I see an amazing outcome. The 7 of Wands here in reverse, letting down your guard here a little bit, but actually I see more of standing in your power, needing to stand in your power here. Let me get a couple clarifiers. Eight of Swords here. So this is the self-doubt, the negative talk, the things that you're going to need to overcome during this week. And we have the Ace of Cups here, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and allowing yourself to give yourself the love that you need here. There's that Judgment in reverse, right? You're being too hard on yourself. It's like, this is the lesson. This is what's coming up for you. This is how you're going to create balance and you're going to get through this. And it's just making choices for you. so that you can move forward and be better. Because you're working like a success. 3 of Wands. You're about to grow and expand, and having the courage here. Everything coming in for you. And you need like that 2 of Wands energy that I was getting from you. Like really needing to get out there. And there's just this fear of hurting others or hurting other people. But it's making a sacrifice here is what might need to be done so that you can move forward to your own success. Okay, Aries? That's what I have for you. It's a pretty amazing read. I know it wasn't all about love. This time it's all about personal growth. But you're going to see a shift, a powerful energy shift. And you're going to understand, I think, what it means to really create boundaries and do things for yourself, not for others. The Judgment in reverse is also when you make decisions for other people, not yourself, based off other people's needs. Because you'll feel guilty, shameful, and all this other stuff, right? Just not making the best choices. All right, so that's going to be a lesson for you. So let me know in the comments below if this resonates. I love you guys.